This one, Osvaldo Bido.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Yeah, the batter now, Josh Smith.
Texas center fielder Josh Smith.
Outside. And here we go on Jackie Robinson Day. And the 1-0. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
And that one popped in the air, left field. Puts it away for the out. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. All right, Singy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Wyatt Langford at the plate and takes high there.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Now 2 out. Here comes Corey Seager. First pitch misses.
1-0.
Two outs, base is empty. The shortstop takes the ball. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 2-1. And that is out of play. Right through there, got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Rangers go down quickly there. And now the Athletics offense gets its first shot here. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And towing the slab here, Patrick Corbin. What do you have on him, Singy?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
There. And it's gone. He made him pay for that one. His second homer this series. It's 1-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Brent Rooker up next for the A's. Good power. Not great in the OBP department.
Nope,
just
that's
missed.
away.
The 1-0. And another ball.
Okay.
The real threats are coming up. Already giving up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
That one
That's a
inside.
corner.
And now 3-0. And a 4-pitch walk.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Tyler Soderstrom digs in now. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Oh, 1 now. There's a strike. And 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Rooker on at first. Nobody out. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
And now a chance for Shea Langoliers.
1 ball. Okay.
In the dirt. On the ground, and it goes just foul. Now snap throw to first, and he dives back in safely. Man at first, 1 away. Falling behind 2-1. That one missing inside.
So knowing that this hitter's got holes in his swing, because he's got so much power, pitcher still can get a little too tight, afraid to make a mistake.
Here comes a 3-2. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
2 on, 1 out. Next up for the A's, Miguel Andujar.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
The 0-1. Cut on and lifted in the air. Fair ball. The run comes in from second, and it's an RBI single. It's 2-0. Runners at the corners here, 1 away. J.J. Bleday up next for the A's. On the outside corner for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
On the ground to first, could be two. Over to Seager. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. One of them left the yard. We go on to inning number 2. It's the A's 2 and the Rangers nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. And now the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. Vito back to work. A little bit low. This one in the air, right field. Rooker makes the grab, one away. Here is Marcus Semien. For Marcus Semien, probably the biggest adjustment and improvement he's made has been on defense. Semien made 35 errors as a shortstop in 2015 with the Athletics. And by the time 2021 came around, he won a Gold Glove with the Blue Jays. Yeah, that's fouled off. Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and it stays fair.
Left fielder, Jock Peterson.
Here is Jock Peterson. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a ball lifted left field. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Batting 7th, third baseman, Josh Young.
Here's Josh Young.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
And first offering is fouled off. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
1-1.
Semien off of first with 2 away. That one to first, and that's just foul. Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup. Rangers leave 1, and they're down 2-0. And we're back. Bottom half of inning number 2, and now it's going to be Jacob Wilson. And that drops in for a strike. And a slider in the outside corner for a strike.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
That one out to right. Garcia settles under it. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Batting 8th, third baseman,
Giorgella steps in. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Just missed.
2-0.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. That's in there. 3-1. That clips a corner.
Full count.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Got him looking, and there's 2 down.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Luis Urias. Outside low, and that's ball 1. The wind of the pitch. And it's fouled away. And a foul ball. The 1-2. Chop to the right side. Berger. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. A's go quickly and quietly there. They're up 2-0. On to the 3rd inning, and now it's Jake Berger to hit.
He's definitely a talented player. He can hit the ball a mile, and they're just hoping for him to have some more consistency so he can establish that next level here in the big leagues.
Berger in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Oh, he doesn't get the call, and the count is 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
On the ground, right side, Urias. 1 up, 1 down. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Kyle Higashioka. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
1-1.
And that one clips the corner.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Got him swinging.
Now, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it throw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Wyatt Langford.
Next is the designated hitter, Wyatt Langford. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And it falls. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Seager stands in now. The shortstop takes the ball. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That's back. And it's off the wall. 1 run is in. Now 2 runs score. It's 2-2.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
In steps Adolis Garcia, also known as El Bombi. Flied to right his first time. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Next offering is fouled back. Seager at second with 2 down. Hard hit right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. 2-2 game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Bottom of the inning, and here is Lawrence Butler. On the ground right side, and that chance handled. Tosses to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
Rooker in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Two balls, no strikes to count. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
One down, base is empty. Too low, and it's ball 3.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Tied up here in the early going. Line drive, leaps, and he's got it.
Wow, that was an awesome leaping catch. Great reactions, great athleticism, and he snatched that thing out of the air, and he robbed him of a base hit.
And here's the first baseman, Tyler Soderstrom. And downstairs. The 1-0.
Strike! Woo!
Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. And that extends the inning. And now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it. When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
Edge of the zone for a strike, and the count 1-2. And delivers outside. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Left field, Peterson. And the inning is over. The A's strand one, and this game is still tied at 2-2. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the top of the fourth. Now it's Marcus Semien.
One and out.
This one in the air. And there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And the batter now, Jock Peterson. First pitch just misses. Outside.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
That one finds the zone, and the count 2-1. All tied up, top half of inning number 4. That one not close. 3-1.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Go ahead run on base. So next to hit for Texas, Josh Young. He was a strikeout victim his first time. In there, and it's 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. And that one a little below the knees, and the count is 1-2. And he grounds one back up the middle. Nice stop. There's one. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. We are tied 2-2. And we're back. Here's Miguel Andujar. That one down the line, and that's a fair ball. Boots it, makes the turn, and heads for second. And he's into second with nobody out.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, they're starting with this already. This is J.J. Bleday. He hit into a double play his first time up. Squirts away a little bit. In for a strike. Good slider.
You know, these Athletics doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Andujar at second with nobody out. Battling here as he fouls it away. Gets a piece and stays alive. Man at second. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Wilson in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, and that's a fair ball. The run comes in from second. 3-2. They take the lead. The relay to third, and he's out.
Absolutely perfect execution of the relay right there to cut him down at third. And he probably should have shut it down at second base and been happy with the double, but it took a great play to get him. You just have to tip your cap.
Here's Gio Urshela. His first at bat was a strikeout. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. A's leading by a run. Just missed. Out to short. Over to first. Urshela is out. That's the third out. 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on. We're headed to the 5th. It's the A's 3 and the Rangers 2. New inning getting started. At the plate, Jake Berger. Beto back to work. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Well, these Rangers just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Here's a rocket out to left, and it's caught for the out.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Higashioka at the plate now. That's ball one. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
One down, base is empty. And a slider misses down and away. That's off the mark, and the count is 3-1. High in the air, out to right. Rooker makes the play, and that quickly 2 away. Josh Smith now at the plate, 1 for 2.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
A little bit high maybe, and that is ball one. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a bouncer out to short. Whips it to first on the run. Got him. A beautiful play to end the inning. Nothing doing for the Rangers. They're down 3-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Urias. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
1 ball, no strike.
And that one ripped to left and foul ball. That one found hard the other way. The 1-2. And that one almost hit him. Ripped on the ground to second. Simeon toss over to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Now batting, designated hitter,
Lawrence Butler up next for the A's. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. And that one wrapped foul. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Bouncer to Young. Tosses across to first. Home half of the 5th inning moving along. 2 quick outs.
right fielder, Brent Rooker.
2 down, base is empty. Here's some real power at the plate. Brent Rooker, he's 0 for 1. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Activity in the bullpen. Kumar Rocker preparing to come on if needed. Webb getting loose as well. And that one is in the dirt. 1-1. Into the outfield, base hit. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Tyler Soderstrom will hit next. The pitch is outside, ball one.
The two-hole hitter showing so much versatility, understanding the situation, gets on base with 2 out to bring possibly the best hitters in this lineup up to the plate in this inning.
Fought off foul. Rooker off of first with 2 away. That's a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Up next for the A's, catcher
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Patrick Corbin done for the night, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute. Kumar Rocker comes on now.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Shea Langoliers, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. Fastball for a strike at 95. Two aboard, 2 outs. Not close with that one. Ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Next offering in the dirt, and that's ball 2. And that one upstairs.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Miguel Andujar in the on-deck circle for the A's. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two on, 2 outs. Fights it off. You'll see another. Lined, and that's a base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 4-2.
Comes through with the RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Miguel Andujar up next for the A's.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
Line drive. That's a base hit. Coming home. The throw in. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Wyatt Langford. And that one off the outside edge. Action in the pen down there. Mitch Spence appears to be getting loose. McFarland, the lefty, warming up as well. Next offering is fouled back. Line drive ripped down the left side towards the left field corner. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his bat through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
And here comes Mark Kotze as he's ready to make a change and go to the bullpen. Osvaldo Bido out of the game, gave him a good effort as he exits with a lead. And we'll have a new pitcher when we come back. Now on the bump, JT Ginn. This is his third time out this year. Here's Siegs to the plate now.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
Up and in, and that's ball one. Right through there for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Man at second.
Ball two.
On the corner for a strike. 2-2 now. And he hits a ground ball right side. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Looked to me like he got on the side of the ball a little too much right there. Maybe a little too casual as well with the throwing motion. And when you don't stay on top of the ball and really get out front and finish with a good release point, it's very easy to lose control of it to either side.
Adolis Garcia getting ready to hit. First offering, and it just misses. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
1-1.
With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the sixth. And a count 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And that is a big first out.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Marcus Semien digs in now. On the ground, a second, might be two. There's one, and that's two.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
Back at the ballpark here on Jackie Robinson Day. Here's the center fielder, J.J. Bleday. That one ripped, but foul. Singy, here on Jackie Robinson Day, what comes to mind?
Courage. I think about what Jackie Robinson had to endure to be a Major League Baseball player, what he had to deal with in society, but also what he had to deal with in his own clubhouses. To be able to go out there and do that day in and day out, man, that just speaks courage to me.
Has room, and he makes the catch.
Shortstop, Jacob Wilson.
Here's the shortstop at the play, Jacob Wilson. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. That's in for a strike.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Out to shallow center. Simeon hauls it in, and there's two away.
Third baseman, Gio Urshela.
Now here's Gio Urshela. 0 for 2 in this one. Rocker, 25 years old, a former first-round pick in 2022. Fastball for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Good job to fight that one off. On a line out towards center. Smith makes the catch, inning over. 3 up, 3 down that time. 7th inning coming up. It's the Athletics 4 and the Rangers 2. And we're back. Top of inning number 7. Here's Jack Peterson. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Ball. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
That one ripped right center field. That's down. One hops off the wall. And it's a leadoff double to start the 7th.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Josh Young stepping in for the Rangers. Up the middle, Urias. In plenty of time to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Jake Berger stepping in for the Rangers. And the sweeper misses.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners. that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. Tying run at the plate. Out to short. Sneaks through, base hit. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single, and they trail by 1.
Big time at bat right there. Comes through, and they're back within a run. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
1 down, runner at first. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Kyle Higashioka. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Pitch misses there, and the count even 1-1. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the A's bullpen. JT Ginn will depart, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, TJ McFarland.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And now the center fielder, Josh Smith, 1 for 3.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Drilled out towards left center field. Lede sizing this one up and makes the grab, and that is that. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit as the A's are on top. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the second baseman, Luis Urias. And a slider in there for a strike. Some activity in the bullpen for Texas. Sean Armstrong, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Bosley getting cranked up as well. Next offering is outside. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. Lawrence Butler up next for the A's. He's already homered in this game. First pitch, not close. And that's another ball.
2 balls, no strike.
That one missed. Now 3-0. That finds the mark on the inside corner.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
That's a hit.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Brent Rooker now at the plate. That clips the zone. That's strike one.
0-1.
Butler at first, one gone. Check on the runner, and he's back in safely. Check swing, and he went. That is strike two.
0-2.
And that one upstairs, ball one.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
And the next pitch is way outside. In the air, right side. And puts the squeeze on that one. That's out number two.
Now batting, the first baseman, Tyler Soderstrom.
And now the first baseman, Tyler Soderstrom. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. Popped up. Simeon. That is the inning. The A's strand one, and it remains a 4-3 game. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the eighth. Now the number 2 hitter, Wyatt Langford. That one outside, and it's 1-0. In the air, center field. Lede settles under it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. So now it's Corey Seager, known for his late inning heroics.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
The shortstop takes the ball, trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next pitch is outside. And there's the strike. And that one is lifted in the air. And that'll get down for a hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. TJ McFarland won't go any further tonight, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Mitch Spence.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Adolis Garcia stepping in for the Rangers. 0 for 3 in this one. And that is downstairs. And that's ball one. One-run game, one out, one on. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Late swing, fouled off. Swings and misses. And the count is even 2-2. Into center. Touches down, that's a hit. And the go-ahead run is on base. He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
And now Marcus Semien steps up in a big spot. First pitch, and he just misses.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Andujar sizes this one up. Makes the grab. Runner tags for home. He scores. That's a big sacrifice fly. Tie game here in the 8th.
Well, we got ourselves a new ball game. Nice job right there at the plate. Sacrifice fly, and he gets in the tying run.
And Jack Peterson stands in. Spence checks on first, and he's back in there. Slider misses outside.
1-0.
And now it's even up.
1-1.
Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That's outside. Ball 2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. And we are tied 4-4. Leody Taveras into the game now on defense, but in a strange way. This is not a position he's used to playing as far as we know. So out of the bullpen for the Rangers, Shawn Armstrong.
Number 42, Shawn Armstrong.
And now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with 1 swing.
And there's a strike. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
0-2.
Out towards left center. Smith moving under it. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, left fielder.
Next up for the A's, Miguel Andujar. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. Check swing, and he went. Strike
No
one.
ball. 1 strike.
A's looking to put the go-ahead run on base. Towards first. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. Here's the center fielder, J.J. Bleday. Little chopper rolls foul. Next offering is in for a strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
That one just misses. Now 1-2. Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. One, two now. Stays alive. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Higashioka up with it to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. It's the 9th, and we are tied. And we're back. We go to the 9th. Here's the third baseman, Josh Young. Spence back to work. Just missed.
That's a ball. 1 ball, no strike.
And fouled off. Four in the 9th. And a count 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Jake Berger stepping in for the Rangers. That one finds the zone. Strike one. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. To the right side, Urias. Throws to first in time, and that quickly 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Now the catcher for the Rangers, Kyle Higashioka. Infield shifted to the pull side. That one missed.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
Nope.
Next offering is downstairs. That's out to center field. Bleday makes the catch, and that'll do it. So they make short work of him there. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, 9, 2 up in inning number 9. And we are tied 4-4. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Luke Jackson.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
So digging in, Jacob Wilson. Jackson, a 6'2 righty, 210 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. There's a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2. Grounds one to short. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they don't get an out on the play. Gio Urshela to the plate. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
They call this batter a gamer because he always seems to perform better when it matters most. Who doesn't want a guy like that on your team?
Next offering is down low.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-2. In the dirt. He is safe. Huge wild pitch there. Winning run is in scoring position.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
This one's blasted high and deep. It's on its way out of here. Ball game. They must be going crazy in the dugout, and they walk it off.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. The A's hang on to win it. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.